All right, guys, we're going to be doing wall sits. So all we're going to do on a wall sit is have a seat up against a wall. Legs are going to be 90 degrees. We're going to try to keep our shoulders and our back straight against the wall. If you can keep your hands off of your legs, that'll help. Arms out straight, makes it a little bit more difficult. And we're just going to hold a seated position against the wall. These are wall sits. After holding them for a while, you should start to feel it in the legs. Next, we're going to do the bicycle crunches for the core. I'm going to demonstrate a few repetitions. All we're going to try to focus on is bringing the shoulders up off the ground and rotating the elbow across the body, pulling the knee in. Try to touch them in the middle if you're able to, and then alternate. And then we're going to do our plank plate tucks. So it's going to kind of look like a mountain climber a little bit, but this is something all you need is a paper plate and a smooth surface, and you'll be able to rock and roll. So first we're going to do the bicycle crunches. Hands behind the head. I'm going to kick one leg out. So one leg's going to start up, the shoulder off the ground, elbow reaching up toward the knee, and then over. Rotate, over. Keeping that shoulder off the ground. We're never going backwards. Alternating as we bring the knee in, and shoulder off the ground, elbow across. Now the tucks, really simple exercise. We're just going to put one plate underneath each foot. Make sure you are on a smooth surface, and we're going to bring both knees into the chest. Plank plate tucks. Have fun. All right, next we've got burpees, mountain climbers, and walkout push-ups. I'm going to demonstrate a few repetitions of each exercise right in a row so you guys can see kind of how the circuit looks. First, we're going to do burpees. So we're going to go all the way down, touch the chest to the ground, hop back to our feet, hop at the top. Okay? Mountain climbers, we want to drive our knees into the chest, fast feet. The walkout push-up, we just want to be balanced, get a good push-up, and walk it back up to the top. So we're going to start with burpees. I'm going to do a few repetitions to give you guys an idea, then move on to mountain climbers and walkout push-ups. Next we got mountain climbers. Drive the knee in, foot off the ground. Fast feet, drive the knees. Walkout push-ups. We're going to start in a standing position. We're going to bend down to the ground. Walk all the way out. Push up. Walk it back in. Down. Good push up. And up. All right, next we're going to do plank ups, and then we're going to do bridge reaches. I'm going to do a few repetitions of each so you guys can see it demonstrated and then you can follow and do it correctly at home. So first we're going to do plank ups. We're going to start in a low plank, push ourselves up into a high plank, and then back down into a low plank. We're going to repeat that for the desired number of repetitions. So low plank, high plank. And next are bridge reaches. So we're going to start in a bridge position. Okay, so both feet on the ground, one arm back, one arm at the chest. We're going to push our hips up and reach up to the sky. Down and reach. Down and reach. Do the number of repetitions for that arm, then switch sides. Okay, so hips down, reach, down, reach, down, and reach. Those are bridge reaches. Have fun. Good luck. Let us know if you guys have any questions. All right, we're going to do elevated push-ups, which very simply means we're going to put our feet back on a chair, a sofa, a step, anything that elevates your feet, and do standard push-ups. Then we're going to do skydivers, which is for the core and the back. Then we're going to do a variation where you can use a gallon jug for rows and curls. And then we're going to do plank ups for the triceps. So very simply, if you have something that you can put your feet up on to elevate your feet, we're going to perform push-ups, good control on the way down. Right, same rules apply. Now the skydiver, you're going to be down on your stomach, and all we want to do is pull our shoulders off the ground, so our chest is off the ground. We're able to look forward, arms out to the sides, and we're also raising our legs off the ground. Knees clear the ground, and we're going to hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then back down. Raise it, 1, 2, 3, and back down. Those are skydivers. Now the gallon jump rows, I'm going to use my gallon of water, but you can fill it up with water, whatever you want. I'm sure everybody's got a gallon empty, laying around the house. You can save a couple, fill it with water. It gives you a couple pounds of resistance. You can do your bent over rows, just like you would with a dumbbell, a barbell, or a band. And then the bicep curls, the same thing. You can do bicep curls with a gallon jug, or a paint can, or anything that has weight, that has a handle. You can make stuff. There's a lot of different variations. I'm just using the gallon jug because it's something that I have with me all the time. The plank up is going to start in the low plank position. Then we're pushing ourselves up to the high plank or the push-up, and then lowering ourselves back down. Up to the high plank, down to the low plank. Up to the high plank. Those are plank ups. Next, we've got our one-arm plate push-ups. So this might be a little bit challenging for some folks. So you may have to modify this a little bit depending on what you're able to do. I'm going to do these from a kneeling position, just so I can demonstrate for you guys. So all you want to do is, from a kneeling position, get ready to perform a traditional push-up. But instead of both arms going down, one arm is sliding out, and we're pushing up with the other arm as we are pulling back. So we're extending out, we're pushing up with our bent arm as we are pulling back. So keeping the core tight, extend, push and pull. Extend, push and pull. Really good for the chest and the shoulders, really good for the core. Those are the plate reach push-ups. All right, guys, we're going to be working on the base or basic version of the leg day workout. So if you don't have any equipment at all, do not worry. You can still get a great workout in just using your own body weight or minimal equipment. So we're going to start with a body weight squat. I always put my arms out for balance. Helps me keep my shoulders back. So if we're doing a body weight squat, good squat position like we always coach. So hips or legs about shoulder width apart, toes angled slightly out. I put my arms out, shoulders back, chest out. We're going to drive the hips back, sit low, good control, and up. Sit down low under control, and up. That's a good body weight squat. The squat jump, like we've done in other workouts or videos, same thing. Now I start again with my arms out forward, but as I jump, I bring my arms back, kind of like I'm trying to push myself up out of the water. So if I'm jumping out of the water, I'm trying to push myself up, and good control. Step back lunges. Step back lunges, I prefer step backs for you guys because anytime we step forward, we have a tendency to lunge and lean forward. Puts a lot of unnecessary stress and pressure on the knee. We do not want that. So the step backwards puts us in a position where the weight is usually on the quad or on the leg muscles, right? Instead of the actual joint itself. So it's a little more safe, and it even allows us to do a knee drive if you want to add that. So the step back lunge, right? No weights required, just use your body weight. One leg at a time, or if you want to alternate, that's fine too. So good, controlled, backward step lunge. Stair jumps. Stair jumps, same thing. Finding a platform or finding a surface that's stable. Swinging the hips as we drive, or swinging the arms as we drive the hips, up onto a stair or a step. Something that is not going to move, right? Go at a pace that you're comfortable with. You don't have to do these fast. Just explode up and land safely. The stair step-ups, again, so if you have a stair up to the second floor of your home, or if you have stairs on your porch, you can get that first or second stair, and you can do your step-ups. So drive that knee up high, right, opposite arm, opposite leg, knee up high, good control, good stabilization. Same thing on the other leg. Drive it up high, reset. Simulate that running or sprinting motion. Clock lunges without the weights, just the same. We're stepping forward, we're stepping to the side, and then we're stepping back. Doing the same thing with the other leg. We're stepping forward, straight down, and straight up, stepping to the side, and then stepping backwards. Make sure that we're going straight down. So when we're stepping forward, we're not leaning forward. Once you make that step, we're sinking straight down. Okay? We're not lunging forward. We're coming straight down and then stepping back. That's going to minimize the amount of stress and pressure you put on the knee. Windshield wipers. These are a lot of fun. So go ahead and find enough space where you can move your legs back and forth. And what we are going to do is lay on our backs, arms out to the sides, legs up, slowly rotate your legs over, keeping your legs straight, all the way up and over to the other side. Pushing up and over to the other side. Those are windshield wiper abs. Those twists really engage the core. So if you don't have any equipment to use, you can use your body weight. Good luck, have fun, work hard. See you guys soon. All right, guys, we are going to go through the leg day conditioning circuit. So we've got a combination of squat jumps, plate, mountain climbers, burpees, scissor lunge hops, and knee hug sit-ups. So I'm going to go through each exercise and do a few repetitions to demonstrate what they are. Now, the circuit is intended to be done one exercise right after the other. So as soon as you're done with one exercise, move right on with little to no rest. The idea is to challenge your aerobic capacity, to challenge your muscular endurance so that you can improve. You don't want to stop and take rest in between each one. Defeats the purpose of the conditioning element. So the first activity is squat jumps. Now squat jumps you can do a variety of different ways. I prefer to do them with my arms out first, and then as I jump, bring my arms back. Good squat down. We don't need to get really high. We're not aiming for the ceiling. These aren't max output jumps, but just getting a good hop or a good jump. Drive those hips. A good squat jump or squat hop. The plate mountain climbers, very similar to a normal mountain climber, except we're not picking our feet up off the ground. Both feet are staying on the ground. I'm going to use these mats because it slides a lot easier than on the hard surface. So if you have like a kitchen floor, or you have a hardwood floor, or even in like your basement, if you have just concrete, it's usually going to slide really well with paper plates. If you have the kind of flexible plastic plates, those work really good too. So a plate mountain climber, really simple, just like a normal mountain climber. Drive those knees in, full range of motion. And go at a tempo that you believe is challenging for you. So obviously I was doing them very slow so that I could show you guys what they look like. But go as fast as you're able to go. Allow yourself to be challenged. A burpee, we've done burpees a million times. But I'll demonstrate them just because everybody likes to see what they look like. So again, a burpee, we're going to go all the way down, touch the chest, all the way to the ground, up, and hop. We're going to go all the way down, chest to the ground, and hop. That's a burpee. Scissor Lunge Hop. All we're doing is splitting a lunge or a split squat, and then switching legs. On the way up, all the way down, good control, and switch. Knee hug sit-ups. Knee hug sit-ups. We're going to start with our body out straight. We're going to bring the knees in, and we're going to sit all the way up and hug the knees. We're going to kick them all the way back out, bring it in, hug those knees, and then back out. All the way up, hug the knees, and extend. That's a conditioning circuit for the leg day workout.